Well, we felt that for us, we need to be able to come in and just go extremely hard, being focused, disciplined on our half-court offense. But even more so, we've made a big emphasis this past week on pushing the basketball, make or miss. And mainly not necessarily every single time on the fast break that we're going to be able to score it, but pushing that defense to have to transition back just as fast. So I feel like we have players who get that, understand that, and so we wanted to implement that, especially in a game type speed, because next week we've got 3 games before the break. So I felt like we did that sometimes to the point where 17 turnovers today, I feel like we kind of pressed to make things there that weren't really there, like to thread the needle, and so just continuing to get better in that regards. Well, I mean, just continue hustle. I think it's a continue every single day. We keep talking about our standards are our standards, and those don't change no matter what day it is, who the opponent is, anything in practice, even during shooting drills. Our players are yelling out shot, hands are up. If it's off the glass, it's a mind call. And it's a continually every single day that we want to go in and give ourselves an opportunity to get more possessions. And for our opponents, just one possessions, one shot and done. So, I know that we went into the half, we only had 7 offensive rebounds, made a big emphasis of it. I see we came out then with 23. So, constantly it's an emphasis, it's a focal point for us, and our players are bought into it totally. Well, I mean, I think it's very important. We talk a lot about our practices are opportunities. I think too many times players today think that the games are their opportunities. Every single day you have in practice is your opportunity. The game is a reward. And I feel like Kel has really been coming along the last 2 weeks of really working hard, working on different things extras and even in practice. So being able to put her in a game situation, reward her a little bit, see what she does in that situation was good. I felt like that was very important as well for some of our other players to get them that game experience too, that some that maybe haven't had as many minutes as before. But constantly stressing that game is a reward. It's not the opportunity part. Opportunity comes every single day. Well, I think a lot has to do with team chemistry. I think, I'm not remiss to think that it's just the X's and O's and those things on the court, but you have to have players who truly get along, truly want to play for each other and be there for each other, cheering. And that's one thing with this group. There's never a time that I've ever felt, cliquish or anything. They want to win. And that's one of the biggest things is no matter who gets, the most points, the most rebounds, the plays set up for, it's all about getting the W with this team. And that's what I think so great and so gritty about them is that chemistry shines through every day in practice and in games. Well, I mean, I think, again, like our standards have to be there. And if our standards are solid, then, we're going to have games where we can continue to keep building leads and keep being able to have edges in close games. And I think that's what our players, no matter who went in, is keeping that standard where it's at. I continue to go back to our seniors. I feel like they're a great core group that keep people in collective unit, and I feel like now it's kind of permeated down to the underclassmen. It's not just the seniors that are saying something. I heard a couple of our underclassmen on the bench yelling out for someone to get into the help and things like that. And so when you're a collective unit holding each other accountable, but then at the same time celebrating each other, hopefully right there is, an unbeatable type package.